Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, don't forget to please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel, who've watched my other readings, my videos out on YouTube, who've clicked the like button, who have subscribed, who have left comments. Thank you ever so much for your support. It's much appreciated. Today's reading is an inner child healing reading and it's for the divine masculine. Any men who are watching this reading or listen to this reading today, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. Now, for those viewers, okay, who are watching and you have never heard of inner child healing, I'll just tell you what it's about. Inner child healing, okay, means healing any form of childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment, okay, we experienced in our past during our childhood, okay, and then we can use divine guidance, okay, um, to help us to regain spiritual realignment and to facilitate personal growth. All right, it's very important that we do that. Okay, but first of all, before I start the reading, I just want to just tell you um what moon phase, okay, that we are in at currently, and we are actually in the new moon phase. All right, the moon itself represents instincts and feelings in the area of life. It's responsible for rebirths, which is part of the cycle of life. Its power energy can be used for clarity, manifestation, and to enhance intuition. Okay, now the new moon phase is a phase today. It's a new start is coming. All right, meaning a new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. And the affirmation for today's moon phase is I'll see it when I believe it. All right, the planet of the day is Mercury. Mercury represents communication and mentality. Mercury is a personal planet and its energy is all about how we think, learn, and the way we communicate. All right. In numerology, Mercury is associated with the number three, which is all about unity, union, connection to others, and aligning in love. All right. Mercury rules the zodiac signs Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is the third house in the astrology chart, which represents communication and rules the body parts, the hands, arms, and lungs. Virgo is the sixth house in the astrology chart, which represents health and well being and rules the body parts, the digestive system. Okay. Now, the moon sign element today is Earth, and Earth represents our foundation, such as our home, family, and finances, which is linked to the root chakra, which is normally associated with the color red. Okay, the root chakra is connected to the etheric body layer aura, which represents our stability and security. All right, if you, I would say, have a birth natal chart, you can check to see how the moon energy and moon sign element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cusp sign. Okay, and if you want to know more about the birth natal chart, I do have a video out on YouTube. It's called um under the importance of the birth natal chart, so please check it out. And any decks, crystals, books I'm going to be mentioning during the reading, please check in the description box, okay, for any details regarding what I'm going to be using today during the reading. All right, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, or share. Okay, if you enjoy watching or listening to this reading today. And if you are interested in working with crystals, I'll just show you a few before I start the reading, which you can use to help you to work with the energies of the moon, as well as the moon sign element, okay, and the planet of the day. So the first ones I'm going to show you is Moonstone. This is a very popular one. It's also called Peach Moonstone. I have Rainbow Moonstone and Black Moonstone here. Okay, for the planet of the day, okay, which is Mercury. All right, I've got tiger eye or tiger's eye, I should say. All right, and for the moon sign element, okay, I've got smoky quartz. Smoky quartz. Okay, so these are crystals which you can use or work with. Okay, if you're interested in work with the energies of the moon sign element, okay, as well as the planet of the day. All right. So what I'm going to first start off with is I'm going to start off first of all with this deck. Okay, it's called Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides, and it's by Stephen D. Farmer. All right. So if you're interested in reading for yourself or for others, okay, that's the name of the deck, okay, and the author. All right. And I'm going to select one card from this deck to see what spirit guide or spirit animal, okay, or power animal, okay, the ancestors, the angels, your spirit guides want you to work with. What animal, okay, they want you to work with for this week in terms of your healing. I don't want it to come out, but I'll just see what is going to pop out for you. Okay, it's the Mercat. Okay, so that's the spirit um animal, okay, or power animal, okay, that it's recommending you to work with. Okay, you can work with its energies. Okay, it says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. It says get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. That's the advice. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, I'm gonna use this stand. And I'm just going to I'm just going to read quickly from the book to give us a better understanding. Okay, what messages that's coming up for the divine masculine, any men who are watching or listening to this reading today. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. Now it goes on to say the people in your life would love to offer their support to you. Your only job is to receive it and indeed sometimes even ask for it. Those whom you feel closest to and trust the most are the individuals you can rely on to be there for you, especially when you really need it. People who are dealing with dire illnesses and have the support of friends and family members usually fare the best. However, you certainly don't need to experience such an extreme situation to take advantage of the love and care that others have to offer. Write down a list of the names of people you trust the most and then go back through it and identify three traits in each of these individuals that make you trust them. When you've finished, you not only have a good idea of the qualities in those you rely on, but also a clear notion for the characteristics that make a person trustworthy in your eyes. All right. And so it's just going on to say that if you need the support, okay, in regards to any area of your life, all right, to just sort of sift through that list of people, okay, that maybe in your address book, okay, or to 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 see who you can call on to help you in some way or some form, okay. And the words associated to this card, it says family, community, group, support, vigilance, observation, intelligence, energy, conservation, communication, resilience, protectiveness, grooming, playfulness. Okay, so it's just giving um, a list or suggestions, okay, of what you can do to help you for that to get that support that you need. All right, so that's the animal, okay, the power animal um, that the ancestors, the spirit guides, or angels want you to work with for this week. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to use another deck, and it's called Angel Tarot Cards, and it's by Radley Valentine. Okay, Radley Valentine. I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for Holy angels, Holy spirits, what messages? Okay, so we've got Six of Water in traditional tarot. It's Six of Cups. Okay, it goes on to say memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Okay, so this is the meaning of this card. So it's, although it says Six of Water, but in traditional tarot, it's actually the Six of Cups. So you might be reminiscing things, okay, from your past, okay, of your childhood. It could be good memories, it could be bad memories, but again, this reading, this healing reading is all about healing inner child trauma or pain that you've experienced in your past. But I have been guided by my ancestors, by this by spiritual team, that during that healing process is also good to also as well remember the good times or the good things that you experienced during your childhood while doing this healing. Okay, so again, the message on the card, it says memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, okay, or romanticizing the past. All right, so I'm just going to pop this. I think I'm going to use the bigger stand. All right. The second one here, it says Page of Air. Page of Air. Which in traditional tarot, it's the Page of Swords. Okay, and the Page of Swords is someone who is logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Okay, it's sort of like a childlike sort of energy. Okay, that's why they call it the Page of. They say the Page of Air or Page of Cups in traditional tarot. Okay, it goes on to say that you might receive maybe challenging information. Okay, all right, there may be delays, okay, or changes of to plans. Okay, truth delivered without tax. So these are the things that you might experience. Okay, so you might experience challenging information. Okay, there might be delays or changes in your plans, whatever you want to do. Okay, and it also says that there might be some truth regarding a situation. All right, so I'm just going to again pop this on a. Okay, and the last card that came out, it says for fire, which is in traditional tarot is four of wands. Okay, and it goes on, which is a very good card because it's all four is all about stability, and it goes on to say contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Now, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so if you don't somehow, if the message of the first card you don't relate to or you don't connect with, then maybe the second or the third. Okay, so this one is for fire, and it says contentment, peace, and abundance. So that might be something that you might be experiencing now or maybe in the near future. It says a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this deck. It's called Inner Child, and it's by Amanda Lynn Aisling. Okay, I'm just going to push this back a bit because I'll need a bit more room in this table. So I'm going to select three cards from this deck, okay, and then refer to the booklets. So if you don't connect with the first message, maybe the second or the third, okay. So let me just give it a good shuffle. So come out. Come out. All right. Okay, so the first card that came out, okay, it says, I think this was the first one actually. This was the first one, okay, that came out. It says, today is the day. Today is the day. Okay, and it's on a number 36, and we normally add the two numbers here, which is a 9, which is all about completion. Okay, so it's probably the ending of a new cycle and beginning of a new one because we are under the new moon phase, which is all about making those changes to create uh, new things to come in our life. It's all about creativity. It's all about, like um, bringing new things in our life, even becoming a better version, working towards becoming a better version of ourselves. Okay. And the message here says, it's time to begin the journey. It's time to begin the journey. Okay. So, let's put this there. Don't worry, I'll refer to the booklet as well to give you a better understanding, to give you a deeper because there is a deeper meaning, okay, to these cards that came out. Okay, the second card that came out, it says it's on the number 28 and 20, because it's um when you add the two numbers, it will give you a number 10. In tarot oracle readings, we remove the zero, which gives you the number one, which is all about the higher potential. And it says review your responsibilities, review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are yours, or sorry, are ours to hold. Okay, Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. So you might be taking on burdens of others, okay? And as much as we love people, whether it's family, friends, it's, but there's only so much we can do. And at the end of the day, we don't want to like burden ourselves, and then as a result we feel stagnant in some way, or making us feel unhappy. All right. And then okay, and then the last one, it says it's on number 4. It says flow with the rhythm, flow with the rhythm. Okay, and again I'm going to add the two numbers, which will give you a number 5, and 5 is all about change. Okay, so these messages might be very much intertwined with each other, and it says get lost in the rhythm of movement today. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. What I might do is just move the camera more on this side. That's much, much better. Okay, so let me just read on the first card. Okay, it goes on to say, it can seem overwhelming when you look toward the finish line of a journey you have not yet begun, and see how long it will take to reach the end. But the finish line is not always where your attention belongs. It belongs in the space right in front of you. The journey begins with one step and continues with the next step and the next, until one day you will have arrived. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to do what you have been putting off. Okay? Now, the self care exercise for this card, all right, it says here, make a commitment to yourself to begin your journey. Though it might seem scary, know that beyond the horizon awaits something more wonderful that you can know in these present moments. No one is ever truly ready at their first steps. It is not perfection that we seek, but a life lived fully. Okay, and some of the questions, or I would say the question is suggesting here, all right, which you can sort of analyze, I should say, or ponder on. It says, or answer, how does it feel to start your new adventure today? How does it feel to start your new adventure today? And it's suggesting here, okay, take some time to list all of the wonderful things that will come to you on this new journey. There is much to look forward to. Okay, so it's just an exercise that you can do, and this exercise is connected to the first message. All right, and as I said earlier, whatever messages have come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so I'm just going to read on the second um card. All right, I don't know if I can just push this just a little bit further. Please bear with me. She's a number 28. Okay, taking response. Make sure I'm just reading the right thing here. Okay, taking responsibility is binary in nature, and like a coin, there will always be two sides to it. On one side, if the responsibility is not ours to hold, it can be draining and harmful. On the other side, if the responsibility is ours to hold, it can be very empowering. There are certain aspects of ourselves that only we can be responsible for. Otherwise, we are giving our personal power away. Moreover, if we hold responsibility for another person, it can hinder their growth process and possibly damage our relationship with them. If you have pulled this card, then there might be an imbalance in your life regarding responsibilities. Wow. Okay. And then it goes on the inner work exercise, okay, connected to this message. It says, take some time today to practice responsive journaling. First, by asking yourself, okay, if you have given away your power by not taking responsibility for something, and second, by asking yourself if you are carrying something that does not belong to you. Once you have written down your answers, ask yourself how you can implement change around your relationship with responsibility in your life today. Okay? Um, and it goes on to say it can be equally hard to release responsibility as it can be, or I should say, as it can be to take them up. So be gentle with yourself in this practice and know that it can take some time to accomplish. Note, all right, this card does not refer to releasing responsibilities that are necessary for our well being and the well being of those we are responsible for, okay, such as children and pets. If you find yourself overwhelmed by current responsibilities, please be encouraged to seek help from family, friends, or qualified professionals. Okay, so just giving a bit of advice here that okay, we might need to, if we find out whatever or we are it could be in any area of our life. Okay, if we feel overwhelmed with our responsibilities, that we could seek guidance or help, okay, from family, friends, or qualified professionals. Okay, and um the question that we um, need to sort of see if we could answer, all right, which would help us, okay, during that healing process. It says, is there anything stopping you from releasing or taking responsibility today? Okay, so the again, the question here says, is there anything stopping you from releasing or taking responsibility today? Okay, so I'm just going to read on the third card. Okay, and as I said, the last card, if you add the two numbers, is all about change. Okay, all right, which was mentioned, okay, in the message, okay, that came out for the second card. All right, it says there, when we and the message on the last card, it says flow with the rhythm. It says, when we were children, dance and movement were natural parts of our being. We knew intuitively how to find joy in rhythm and how to express that joy with our bodies. Maybe along the way, we were told that our expressions were not good enough to be considered dance. But the truth is that every dance in existence was first made up by intuitive movement. Like so much in this world, the art of dancing is a subjective one, and you get to decide how to participate in it. If you have pulled this card, then it may be time to dance. All right. Now, the playfulness exercise, okay, connected to this card, it says put on some music and let your body move with abandonment. This is a time for freedom and play, not a time to worry about technique or style. Dance for the pleasure of moving and release any thoughts you might have of not being good enough to dance. In the world of movement, there is no such thing as good or bad. There is only what you make of your experience. If you find it difficult to dance without judgment of your movements, try dancing with your eyes closed. If you choose to do this practice, I would suggest dancing slower and in a room with plenty of space. Okay. All right. I don't know why Michael Jackson is just coming to mind. I don't know. Maybe his spirit is around me because I do connect with with the spirit of celebrities, even those that have passed on. Okay. All right. So it goes on, okay? To say here some of the questions, okay, that is asking to answer. It says, what emotions come up for you while dancing? Do you feel uncertainty or shame around your body and how it moves? Do you feel joy or freedom? Do you feel awkward? Whatever feelings might arise, ask yourself why it is that you might be experiencing these emotions around dancing. Okay, so it's just a playful exercise, and this is for this card. All right, the message that says flow with the rhythm. All right, so these are just things. Okay, I'll just repeat the questions. Okay, for the last card, it says, what emotions come up for you while dancing? Do you feel uncertainty or shame around your body and how it moves? Do you feel joy or freedom? Do you feel awkward? Okay, and it goes on to say, whatever feelings might arise, ask yourself why it is that you might be experiencing these emotions around dancing. Okay, so as I said, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, um, and then what I'm going to do now, before I continue the reading, I just want, if you are interested in working or healing with crystals, okay, or to use any crystals for your inner child healing work or for inner child healing, I'm just going to show you a few that you can use. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to recommend rose quartz. Rhodes quartz. This is in tumblestone form, and it's known as a stone of love, okay, of unconditional love. And you can use this to help open, heal, balance, cleanse your heart chakra. You can also use kunzite or dioptase. So okay, together with rose quartz, because kunzite, all right, kunzite or dioptase are crystals connected with the upper heart chakra, all right. So you can use it, or you could use one, okay, together with the rose quartz. And then I've got the second one I'd like to recommend um is Smithsonite. This is a very good crystal, okay, to help heal any form of childhood pain, trauma, okay, you might have experienced during your childhood years. I've also got peridot is a very good crystal, okay, for the heart as well. All right. And it's very good also for any form of past life healing as well. I've also got green adventuring. This is a very good crystal. Good. It's very much connected to or known as a stone for health, to bring calmness, harmony, all right, as well as prosperity as well. So it's a very good crystal. All right, all of them are good, yeah, but I'm just suggesting a few that can help you if you are interested in working with crystals. I've got this one is called rhodonite, okay, rhodonite, and then I've got rhodoxarite. All right. And if for some reason, okay, that you feel that it's very hard for you to move on, okay, in regards to what's happened in the past, or if you are interested in doing any form of soul retrieval work, all right, I can suggest tangerine quartz. Tangerine quartz. I've got this one here. It's called jet, and I've got black onyx. All right, and I've also got two more. One I just want to show you, okay. This one is rutilated quartz. It's a very good crystal to if you to help you let go of the past. So if you um always think negatively about yourself, this is a very, very good crystal, all right, for any form of past life inner child healing work, okay. Or if you're thinking about working with crystals or doing that sort of work, okay, this is a very good crystal. And this is also a very good one, okay, especially for men. This is called this one, sorry, is called blue lace agate, okay, blue lace agate, okay, and it's very good for healing, especially childhood wounds, okay, especially when it comes to parent-child relationships, and also if there's any suppressed feelings, okay. This is a very good crystal, okay, and to help you communicate more effectively, all right. And if you want to know more about crystals, I will recommend this book. It's called The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. It'll just tell you about more about crystals, how they are formed, what crystals you can use to help heal, okay, for protection, for cleansing, to bring balance in your life. All right. And if you are interested in working with um angels, for example, you can call on Archangel Gabriel. She is the angel, okay, which is very much connected to inner child healing, all right. And this book is a very good book. I use this book a lot. Sorry you can't see the name on it, okay. It's called Angel Press, and it's by Carl Gray. And obviously you can use not only you call on angels not only just for healing, okay, purposes, but you can also call on them to harness or to bring about any more or to bring more blessings and abundance in your life. All right. And as I said, what I'll do, all the the names of the decks, crystals, books that I've mentioned during this reading, I'll put them in the description box. So please check it out. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use another deck, and it's called Secrets of the Ancestors, and it's by Abiola Abrams. All right. Abiola Abrams. It's called, sorry, Secrets of the Ancestors, okay? And I'm going to select 3 cards from this Oracle deck. Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine masculine today? Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have? Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the divine masculine today? Or any men who are watching this reading? Oh, too many came out. But I'll take this one because it came on the side. All right, so the first one that came out, it says Jambi. Jambi. Okay, and it says a total disruption. Okay, total disruption. Um, this is on a number 13, and I'm going to add the two numbers, okay, which will give you a number 4, which is all about stability. So maybe there might be some dis disrupt disruption, okay, in regarding your stability. Disruption, okay. This could also represent the Tower card, okay, in traditional tarot. But I'll refer to the booklet, okay, to just give you a better understanding, okay, what messages come out. And as I said, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. The second one is on a number 15. When you add the two numbers together, it's on number 6. It says the trickster, the trickster. Okay, and this might be connected to or I should say from the traditional tarot. I think it might be the 7 of Swords here. But anyway, again, I will refer to the booklet. And on here, it's on the card. It says ego and excess. Let's see what that's about. Okay. So maybe you might be all in your ego, and that's preventing you from doing the necessary changes. Okay. So I'm just I don't know. Maybe that's what it means here. And then but I'll refer to the booklet, okay? And the last card, all right, that came out, and obviously because it came out on the side, all right, and obviously I saw the picture here, so it says here the huntress, and it's on number 20. And tarot oracle readings, we normally remove the 0 if it ends on a 0, which is 2, and it's all about unity. Okay, it's being union with yourself. Okay, it's probably balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, and this maybe to do that, you probably need to balance the feminine side, okay, that's within you. Okay, because we all embody both masculine and feminine energies. All right. And it goes on to say soul awakening. Okay, so let's see, I'll see what that's all about. Okay, so I've selected 3 cards, and this is what I was guided to do, because if you don't connect to the first message, maybe the second or the third. Okay, and as I've said earlier, okay, whatever messages have come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so I'm just going to read on the first card. Okay. Oh, all right. Tears will be shed. Are you ready to accept change? Because ready or not, here it comes. Okay? You are living the Zen proverb, let go or be dragged. What are you struggling to hold on to? Okay? And it goes on to say, ding dong, that old situation is dead. Shift happens. There is radical change happening with you and around you. Allow yourself to cleanse the energy of the past and forge ahead. A new beginning starts now. Okay, so this card is very much connected to the new moon, which is in Virgo. Although Virgo Is the sixth house in the zodiac sign is all to do with um, health and well-being. So maybe that may be an area there where you might have to make probably a few changes, but there could be some other areas, okay, in your life um, that you might need to make a few changes, all right, or change things around or whatever, okay. And it goes on to say here, all right, fear of change and fear of death are two huge fears of those who've walked before. Your ancestors are calling on you to release fear and rise as yourself with all the lessons from the past in your heart. So actually, I thought um, this card was linked to the tower, but it's not, which represents God's hand or God interrupting into situations. Actually, the death card. It's actually the death card. Okay, in tarot. Okay, it's all about end, which then and death in spiritual terms is all about endings. It doesn't always um mean physical death. Okay, and the declaration for the first card, it says, I am completely open to the sacred magic of change. Okay, so the declaration for the first card, it says, I am completely open to the sacred magic of change. So I'm just going to read quickly on the second one. Okay, it goes on to say the trickster here. Okay, all right, so let's see what that's about. Are you or someone around you making unhealthy choices? You feel trapped. Your shadow appears to be in charge. Your vices and fears are in danger of running your life. You are the cause of the mess you are in. That may sound like bad news, but the great news is that you have the key to fix it. The devil is in the details. Mm. You are being seduced by unhealthy attachments, your temptations, materialism, addiction. You feel trapped. Life has convinced you that you are powerless. The trickster is terrifying because we fear getting lost within our own indulges. You've been stuffing down and hiding your shadow self, and your inner dark goddess is not happy about it. Under all of that rage is grief that is calling out to be seen, felt, and healed. Wow. Okay, now this ancestor can represent depression, okay, the trickster, okay. So if you want something different, you need to do something different. Look beyond your vices. If you need help, get it. Wow. So it's all about change here. A lot of the messages that's coming out is all about change. It's about changing what we like making some change here to letting go of what doesn't serve us, okay? So that we can become better versions of ourselves. All right? And the tarot correspondence, okay, to this card is um it says the ego, okay, and it's all about um maybe letting go of that ego, okay, that's causing us to do what is not right, okay, which is not beneficial for ourselves, for our lives, okay. And the declaration to the second card, it says, I easily release anything that is holding me back. Okay? So it could sort of this message could be related to a thing, a purple place, sorry, a thing, a person, a place, or thing. All right. So it's just something that we need to look at, okay? All right. And this message is for the divine masculine, any men who are watching or listen to this reading. If this message resonates with you in any way or form, it may be something that you need to look at. All right. And again, the declaration for this card, it says, I easily release anything that is holding me back. All right, and I'm just going to read quickly on this last card, the Huntress Soul Awakening. It says, cycles are ending so that you can be renewed. You are moving toward a new era and looking back at the lessons learned. This may be a season where you're analyzing your life. Signs and answers are being shown to you, but you must be willing to see them. You are in a period of sacred awakening. Continue self reflection. The huntress ancestor is traditionally judge, jury, and executioner. She is all about accountability. This is a call to action. There is always a second chance. This is a time for reflection and reckoning. All right. And I would say, all right, this message is very important because obviously we are doing the inner child healing, okay, or inner child healing work. So if maybe there's something that's happened in the past that's causing blockages, okay, that's preventing you or um sort of causing you to do anything that is detrimental to yourself, to your health, okay, to and that's affecting others as well, especially if you have a family or you have children. Is just saying, okay, that please get the help and support that you need. Okay, there's as the message is saying here, okay, that there is always a second chance, okay, and it's a good time, okay, if you haven't thought of that, okay, it's a good time to reflect on what is going on in your life at the moment, okay, and so it's very, very important. And as I said, she's probably come through this ancestor because there are a lot of things that has happened in our past that could be affecting us, okay, as we go through life today as an adult. All right. And okay, some of the messages here connecting to this card, it says revelations are unfolding. This is a period of personal reckoning, okay, and it also says pregnant with the opportunity for renewal and rebirth, okay, because with death comes rebirth, okay, it's all part of the cycle, okay, so you've got the death card here and then you've got the renewal card here, all right, and the tarot correspondence to this card, okay, in the traditional tarot, okay, is judgment, okay, is the judgment card. And the declaration for this card, it says, I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. Okay, so the declaration for this card, it says, I lovingly release the past and make way for the future. Okay, and another thing that you can do, okay, which is part of the healing process, all right, is to forgive yourself, okay, and forgive others, all right. I know that it's a very difficult thing to do when people have caused us pain or any form of trauma in our life, but we must find it in our hearts. If we don't have the courage to do so, we can call on the divine, the ancestors, to give us that courage so we can then because you see the life journey is all about self, okay, it's about us, okay, is sort of, and we are always evolving through this through the cycle of life, which is as I said, to do with death and rebirth, okay, to transform to be better versions of ourselves, Okay, because as I said earlier, that we are living testimonies of what has happened to us in the past. Okay, and by healing, doing whatever is necessary to become better versions of ourselves, we can then go on to help others, okay, who might have experienced what we have experienced in the past. All right. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another deck, okay, and this is called Angel Prayers and it's by Carl Gray, okay, by Carl Gray, and I'm just going to call on the angels, archangels, the divine, okay, the ancestors. I don't know who's going to come out, okay, or which angels are going to come out for the divine masculine, okay, masculine, any men who are watching or listening to this realm. And as I said earlier, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch this reading. Is for anyone. So holy angels, ooh, oops, this one wants a jump, but I'll just let it. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Ooh. Ooh. At the top of the deck, you've got this message is from Archangel Michael. It goes on to say, "You are protected. You are protected." Okay. And at the bottom, there's you've got a little prayer. It says, "Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light." Ooh. So it's just so nice to know that you've got Archangel Michael who is protecting you at this time, and also around you as you do your healing or healing work, I should say, or inner child healing work, okay, as well as the divine, because this also was at the back of the cards, okay, inner power, the divine father, and we've got prayer. It says, "Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me." Okay, so you have backing support from the divine as well as Archangel Michael. All right, and you also have Archangel Jeremiel, okay, and he's I like Archangel Jeremiah because if you have any if you sort of are someone who always doubt yourself, okay, if you don't feel worthy, um or if you, okay, maybe it could be, as I said, something very much linked to your past, especially what has happened during your childhood years, okay, and to have a better positive mindset, okay, you can call on Archangel Jeremiel, all right, and again, okay, it's also you could call on him in order to help you forgive yourself, okay, and also to give you the courage to forgive others, all right, and the message here says the miracle of forgiveness. Okay, and it goes on to say there's just a little prayer here on the card. It says, "Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness." Okay, it's got a little prayer here. It says, "Thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness." Okay, so you can call on Archangel Jeremiel, whose spirit is around you today. Okay, or whenever you need his help, so you can move um away from the past to help you heal, okay. Okay, the second one that came out, it says connect with music, and this is very much connected to the message here where it says flow with the rhythm, okay. Somehow a lot of the messages are somehow intertwined with each other, but again, please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay. All right, so this one, it just says here, connecting, or connect, sorry, I should say, with music. All right, so it's just telling you that maybe you need to probably listen to more music, all right, or listen to music, I should say. And it goes on to say, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music, all right, because there are also messages that you can get, okay, but while listening to music, all right. All right, and the third card that came out, it says trustworthy friends. Trustworthy friends. Okay, and at the bottom it says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Okay, and I think this is very much connected to um maybe your family, friends, okay, um or people that, or people who can support you, um okay, it could be at a professional level as well, all right, but it's just saying here, and as I said, that you can call on your spiritual team, the divine, okay, to help you, okay, during that healing process. And again, the prayer here, it says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. Okay, by calling on the angels, they can also send you people that can help you, okay, whether it's family, friends, or strangers, okay, to help you through this healing process. All right. Just put this here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use the last deck, okay, to end this reading, this inner child healing reading. And the last deck I'm going to be using is called the Daily Crystal Inspiration, okay, the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck, and it's by Heather Asconozi, okay, by Heather Asconozi. And I'm going to select one card from this deck, okay, and just refer to the booklet to give you a better understanding of the message that's on the card, and to just maybe just tell you a little bit about the crystal, okay. So let me just shuffle the cards and just see what comes out. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, what crystal do you recommend? Okay, so the crystal that is recommending is Amazonite. Amazonite. And this crystal is very much connected to the throat chakra, which is all about self expression, creativity, as well as your communication, okay, or communication skills, or how you communicate to um, others, okay, as well as to yourself, all right, okay. And here, I mean, at the bottom, I'll just read the message. It says, loosen your grip, loosen your grip. Right, so let me just read the Amazonite. Okay, goes on to say here, there are times when enough is enough. It's time to relinquish control. You don't have to do it all. And what's more, you can't do it all. No one can. Some things in life are simply out of our control. Remember, your best at any given moment is good enough. It's easy to get stuck in our ways and feel like we might want to interfere with life's greater plan. Instead, try taking a step back to give space and time for the relationships and situations in your life to develop. Release the idea of how things should be to make room for how things could be. Everything will fall into place if you allow life to unfold in an organic way. Okay, and the core questions here, it says, in which area or areas of your life can you release control? How would that feel? Can you trust that the beauty of life often comes from the unexpected? All right. And I think this message or on this card, okay, is very much linked um, to the ego. All right. And it goes on. The affirmation to this card, all right, it says, here, which you could say out to yourself or out loud, I let go of control. I let go of control. Okay, and the booklet is just as suggesting, okay, today delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. Okay, so the affirmation to this crystal is I let go of control. Okay, and it says today delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly just show you what this crystal Amazonite looks like in physical form. Is a very beautiful crystal. You can get it in tumblestone form or in raw form. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. And as I said, okay, any decks, crystal books, okay, which I've mentioned during the reading, okay, I will put the names of all of them in the description box, okay, after this reading. All right, and I just want to say thanks once again for all my viewers, all those viewers who have tuned in, okay, who have watched my other readings out on YouTube, my other videos out. Thank you ever so much for your support. Okay, anyone that's clicked the like button, subscribed, left comments, thank you ever so much. It's so well appreciated. All right, and if you do, okay, enjoy listening, okay, or watching this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And this reading was for the divine masculine, any men who are listening or watching this reading today. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.